If you haven't joined our mailing list, please sign up because we want to connect with you personally. You can do so very easily. It only takes a few seconds of your time to enter in your name, email address, and click sign up. It's that simple. What's good, everybody? I'm Marcel. I'm back with another episode of Useful Plugins. And today we are going to look at a Midside processing plugin. And this is a plugin that I actually use. This is a plugin that is actually in my mixing template, which I do want to make a video for you guys. One day I want to go in and show you what I'm using and when I'm mixing the different types of plugins and just kind of explain why I use what I use. And it's my favorite plugin for Midside processing because it's very simple, very, very simple. And I'm going to pull it up here. And this plugin is called the Midside Matrix 3. The Midside Matrix 3. And as you look at it, it's very, very straight to the point. And what you see here, these are your gain knobs. Very simple. You can control. It allows you to control the gain of the mid information as well as the side information. So if there's something like a percussion loop or some type of loop you want to have more control over the stereo field of, you can go straight to this and you can kind of gain it however you see fit. And it also, if you look here, it also gives you an option to turn actual mid information on or off, as well as the side information on or off. And we're going to explore that in the examples that I'm going to do here. And it allows you you can actually flip it around. If you click it, allow you to flip the stereo image around if you like. And of course here you can A/B it, and there's other things, but this really isn't a tutorial about a walkthrough, so to speak, or how to use it in depth. But I just wanted to give you an overview of just the features that I use a lot and I find very useful about this plugin. So we're going to go ahead over here and let's go ahead and see if we can find some loops or something over here to where we can kind of test this plugin out. All right, so let's listen to some stuff. All right, I think that would be a good demonstration. And I want to look for some drums. Let's see what we got. We can use this and All right, so let's put that there, and we'll start off with these, and we may go over some more examples, but let's start off with these four. So this first one, let's solo this bass here. All right. Okay, so excuse me. Let's solo this bass. And as you can hear and see, there is a lot of side information, as you see in this graph here. So let's solo the mid information. Actually, let's turn off the side. Let's do it that way. Let's turn off the side information. And we're only going to listen to the mid. Okay, so let's do the sides. And let's flip it. So now I'm gonna turn the mid information back on, and I'm just gonna mess around with the volume knobs that you see here, just these volume knobs, and just messing around with just kind of rebalance the mid and the side information. Not bad, not bad. It gives me so much control over the mid and side information, because sometimes as an engineer, where you get, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes when you get certain things, there's certain plugins that it allows you to manipulate the stereo image, and there's plenty of other plugins that do it, but this is so simple, and I really want to emphasize that it's quick and easy, but it's highly effective, and that's why I love this plugin. And the way that I use this in my template, I actually use this as a width. So what I do is I simply turn the mid off, and I think on my template I may have this up a little bit. Maybe I think I have the side information turned up, but I don't think so. Anyway, you'll find out when we do a template walkthrough. So that's how I'm able to use this in my mixing template. But again, it's so easy. So let's move along. Let's go to this one. I love this one because it has a lot of side information. So let's go ahead and turn the mid off. Turn the side information off. And what I love about this is actually, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I want to say something, but I want to use it as an example for drums because let's move on to drums. So this is the first drum loop that we pulled in. I'm not hearing this loop for some reason. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so let's keep it moving. Here we go. Let's solo this one. And before I engaged the plugin, I noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of side information, but there was some on the snare of the beat. And this is what I wanted to get to earlier. This is a good way for you to analyze certain things. It's a good way to figure out how things are sounding so wide, or what's on the side. You can, if you like, for example, if you like the way these drums sound and feel, you just don't want to do a pattern that resembles that, but you can actually resemble the stereo image, because everything on this beat is not in the middle. There's actually some side information. So let's solo and listen to the side information. So let's mute the mid. So there's actually a little bit more information on the side. It's not only on the snare, but I hear a percussion element that's very pronounced and probably has the most side information in it. So let's take a look at the mid information. So we're going to go ahead and turn the side off, and we're going to turn on the mid. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on in the mid part of that. And I want to do want to do one more beat for you, or maybe a percussion element, maybe a percussion loop somewhere. Maybe if there's something. Not too much luck there. So let's go back to beats. Let's go back to beats. Okay, I think this is a good example, because upon listening to this, I actually don't hear really the drums having any side information, but I think I hear a reverb that's giving it width. So let's check it out. Let's see if I'm correct. So let's take out the mid and let's turn on the sides. And we'll probably have to turn this up just a little bit so we can really hear if there's anything there. So there's something there. I believe I hear there's a little effect on a snare, as well as maybe like a small room reverb is what I believe I'm hearing. And I definitely heard a hi-hat, and I didn't realize a hi-hat was taking up some side information. So there you go. And it's a really good tool too, again, to go back and analyze. So for those of us who are producers as well, that we can apply this to our own productions. And like I said, this is a really good plugin, really good plugin. Go check it out. And if it's something you like, hey, incorporate into your production flow or your mixing workflow or even mastering. It'll be even good for mastering. Just something quick and simple to control the mid and the side information for any piece of information you put in front of it. So that is it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Hope everybody learned something new. And I will see everybody in the next one. Until next time, keep mixing, and we're all going to learn and grow together. If you like and enjoy our content, please share, follow, and subscribe. We are on social media platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, and others. The sign-up link, our social media links, as well as other valuable information can be found in the description.